there's still a couple things sealed or hasn't been put on full record. I think they're waiting for all these. Anyway, a lot of people are kind of upset, but whatever. That's just doing culture and hip hop culture. It's all. I see a lot of these rappers. I see a lot of these rappers now. You know, I've said this before. I know I'm ranting. I'm gonna get to the case breakdown. Drill rap killed gangster. Like, with all due respect to like people like me, when he raps that he's spinning, it means nothing. He's just making words up. When I want to hear somebody that's really spinning, I'm gonna go listen to the actual guy from Chicago. That shit actually fire. Meek is talking about some hypothetical like make believe. This other guy's living it. It matters. It does. When Chief Keef came on the scene, this hypothetical whatever, and fans became really acute to it. Like, we know, you know, when you listen to a rapper, you're like, yeah, he's just rapping. And you know when you listen to a nigga, you're like, he's doing it. Not saying that we want people to be doing shit, but the music that's always the purest. You know, they said the cream rises to the top. The purest, the most honest rappers are always going to win. Mark my words. The honesty breaks through everything else. I don't care how much. Listen, I said the little Jeff nigga didn't make good music, but I would listen to it. You know why? There's something about his honesty, even as elementary and basic as shit was. I don't think fans should be blamed for that. That's the nature of the congruence of lifestyle, rap music, and rap culture and hip hop culture. It's all kind of one conglomerate. You know, this is not acting. You don't get to put on a role and then be like, oh, I'm just doing some other shit. Or at least it's not accepted. Anyway. So I said that, which is true. You know what I mean? Like, Dark's music hit different afterwards. Like, it's true. It's when you realize that people weren't just rapping about random things and it's real, it's very different. Anyway, a lot of people are kind of upset.
Man, why this shit keep lagging?
I want to give you some details of what kind of went down. And I had to go back in the way back machine to figure some of these things out. So the feds accused Pooh Shiesty of doing this crime on January 10th. I want to give you the timeline once again. We've watched a bunch of things. That kind of gives the timeline. Even read through the complaint. There's still a couple things sealed or hasn't been put on full record. I think they're waiting for all the arraignments to be done. Then they'll be fully there. But I do want to say this. According to the timeline, January 10th, Pooh Shiesty was supposed to be at, I think it's called 12 Cowboys, right? It's this hotel high rise. Oh, not hotel, it's like he was supposed to be here. This is where he was staying. Now, we get to find out a few things. He was, no, it's just an apartment building. It could be anything, right? So it's just his building. This is where he stayed. We thought he was like, going to a halfway house. It may or may not be true. He was supposed to be in Dallas for a halfway house, but the police, at least what they've told us, he was on home confinement, which may have, been some type of alternate situation where he could either go from the halfway house, go there every day, or he had to be at this place with the ankle monitor on at a certain time, unless he got certain type of like whatever. So this is the point. He's on the ankle monitor. He's supposed to be at this place. And we don't know the time of when he's supposed to be there, when he can leave, or if he was approved. But him and Gucci decides to have a visit. It's very important to tell you the full story, now that we know the context. This is a month after FDO came out. What's missing in FDO, the music video, we don't see any 1017 memorabilia. We don't see 1017 chains from what I remember. I think we did. No mention of 1017. In fact, we see a different type of lettering, and he's claiming Chopper Gang. So Chopper Gang is what he's claiming. No mention to 1017, and obviously some of us didn't look at it as being anything because before he signed to 1017 Records with Gucci, obviously he probably was in Memphis doing his own thing with his own niggas. They probably had to get bet. So that was that. Gucci, and I'm getting more information. I'll try to source it a little bit later. Him and Gucci are not getting along since he got out, but he kept it cordial. I could go back in time in the dates. Let's look at XXL interview Pooh Shiesty. Now, when we go back to this interview is actually done in I want to look at the time. This interview was done shortly after the music video premiered. So this is done in December. Okay? This is done in December. So this drop, it looks like he's not really publicly fell out with Gucci, but the word has been that he's unhappy about how Gucci discarded or seemed unemotional or pretty much not caring, right? Lack of fucks he gave when Big Scar, who is Pooh Shiesty's cousin, passed away. Okay? Apparently passed away over an accidental overdose. The story behind that goes, before offering to pay for the funeral, Gucci calls and says, hey, yo, I know he just died. All them 1017 chains I gave, gather them up. I need them back. Give me them back. Give me them shits back. The family who was in grief, they're like, wow, that's the first thing you care about, huh? Yeah. Gucci then later offers to pay for the funeral, but even that becomes a little bit odd. Apparently it was like, it was about 10,000, and it was like, well, 10,000 can't marry nobody. Well, it can, but this is a guy who's well loved, and they want to go over the top because you had money in life, and you can't have like some basic cash, you know what I mean? You can't have the Dollar Tree funeral, right? That became a thing. That's the first time I saw Gucci, honestly. And we gotta make a timeline on this. Gucci didn't speak for himself. The majority of back and forth was with Gucci's wife. That was odd. Right? she kind of came out with like, her narrative of, hey, this is what happened. Gucci stayed silent. Let me see if I can find that. I want to jog your memory.
Fentanyl hides in fake pills. A deadly dose of fentanyl is so small that you don't realize it's there until it's too late.
911, what's your emergency?
My daughter isn't breathing.
Which again, sometimes I'm kind of in the sense of saying, which posted a bunch of things. Here we go. Did she ever get online? I don't know if she got on live. Okay, but she posted proof. Which again, sometimes I'm kind of in the sense of saying we should keep women out of nigga business. Like your woman should stay out of certain business with you and another man. Why? Because when disrespect gets involved, which a lot of times it does, when another man disses your woman, you gotta crash. If he disses you, sometimes level head could, and you guys can handle it. So this is sometimes why it's no misogyny or anything. Sometimes you don't want your girl be doing a business, then somebody calls her out her names. Anyway, this was proof, a $10,000 payment, and here it was. It basically was saying Gucci did this out of kindness of your heart. Okay. Out of his heart. Now I do want to, I seen a lot of people message me about this. Okay, they messaged me about this. So we also sent flowers, not even thank you, and they sent some other stuff. 20K in total. Says Gucci, what did you do to these folks, man? Okay. So Gucci paid $20,000. Look like what is this for? Okay, so it's for the funeral. Yeah. Okay. So it looked like it was something for, I don't know, maybe I don't know what it is, but 20,000. But I think 20,000 is pretty decent. Okay. Now I do want to say this. For the people who ask me, man, why the fuck do they care? Or why would they be this offended? I've got to let you know this one thing. When a rapper signs to a rapper and not to a label, they're often not signing as they're signed to a company. They feel like they're signing to a brother. They feel like they're signing to a friend. They don't look at it like the white guy that's sitting at the head of the table at Atlantic Records. They don't. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be like, well, that's their fault. No, shit, man, they wouldn't get at crazy like that. You're right. You are right. They wouldn't have that animosity. You're right. You are right. But I do want to tell you, it's like how college football coaches go to the mom of that high school athlete and say, you should say your son with me. A part of that trust that mom got is thinking that, oh, you're gonna be like a father figure for him away at school. It's deeper than that when it's a rapper. There's other examples of this. It's a reason why Pop Smoke's mother is saying, why is Steven Victor not reached out to us? It's a reason. They actually probably have other offers. These are not like some black ass rappers. They have offers from other people, but usually that rapper comes to you, buys you a gift, and again, I'm not saying who's the fault, but I'm giving you the details of why people care that much. They give you a chain before paperwork even signed. They give you a car. You my brother. Some CEOs, they tattoo your logo. Right? Now we locked in. You can't ask, if you tell me any rapper signed to a rapper and you ask that rapper, hey, did you just feel like this is the same as signed to Atlanta? I said, no. If you ask Drake, I'm pretty sure like y'all signed to Wayne because he was my idol. Y'all signed to him. Why do you think Drake was disappointed when we get in the sound? He's like, yo, bro, like you're my friend, you're my this. That's where the relationship gets weird. The relationship is weird. So now, and we've seen this. This is not the first time where someone dies and then they look at the rapper they're signed to and they feel away. Again, I know we're in the business sector. I deal with business. I try not to do business with friends. It doesn't work because where business lacks, friendship starts to pick up. So if you and your homie who you are doing business, say there's a clause or a piece of the business that wasn't paperworked up, right? So now $1 million come down, but your homie's gonna be like, yo, bro, you gonna do me like that? I know that was a part of the deal, but come on, I thought we were busting everything down. That's how friendship and business is. Because where the paperwork don't match, they rely on friendship. And vice versa. It's a reason why Meek Mill was, no disrespect to him, he's never been a good CEO. Meek Mill befriended all these artists, gave them clout before he gave them paperwork. It was a possibility. If you ask me, maybe Tory could have been signed to him. He should have had who else? Well, the Vori situation, that was interesting too. There's a couple of artists. I'm forgetting. There's what's that girl's name? Oh my god, she ended up signing for.
So I just seen the post, man. I'm gonna interrupt this right quick for a post, and I'm probably gonna get this lag right on here because I don't really like how they did lagging for real. It really fucking with my nerves. That's why I lit this blunt because shit gonna fuck with me too much. But we're gonna see what this case is. We're gonna see how weak this case is. But I'm gonna interrupt this shit right quick, man. I just seen a post saying the post just said, man steps up. What they said, love wins. They said love wins. And it says, man steps up to the plate and becomes stepfather for 28-year-old mother of 4 with a 3-week-old newborn. They ain't say if the newborn was his jit. They ain't say none of that. They just said love wins. And he steps up to the plate. A mother of 4 with a 3-week-old newborn. I mean, y'all do know it's tax season, right? Y'all do know it's tax season. Give me an update on this shit next year. Man, give me an update on this shit in October. I want an update on that shit in October, man. I want an update on that shit. All right, let's get back to this, man. That shit was funny, though.
I don't know if you guys know.
Tax season.
Yes, the Roddy Ricch thing too, where he was operating, right? So I'm telling you, it goes both ways. He's like, yo, you my man, this and the third. Melly, thank you. He's like, yo, my man, this and the third. And the person's like, well, you're not presenting yourself like, oh, I'm only being your friend that you signed a contract with me. You're presented like you're my friend and you're doing this because you're a real nigga. So when you give me a shout out, like Meek did with Roddy Ricch, oh, you gave me a shout out, whatever. I'm not obligated to sign with you. But that's why I'm trying to tell you how messy. And that's why when artists become these, JV labels that do the deal with the bigger label, these artists start expecting more. We've told you the story. I told you personally, got confirmed later on. I guess by Thugger on the phone. These guys have made tens of millions together, Drake and Metro. Why did they fall out? Because Metro felt like Drake wasn't being a friend. That's it. His mom passed away, felt Drake was being a little bit pushy, trying to get a beat for a song or trying to get on a song. It's like, yo, what's up with this guy? It's not all about business. It's like we're homies. Like, bro, I'm going through some shit. Yo, chill. Okay, all right, we're not friends no more. I don't want to work with you no more. So these things matter. And I got to give that context because all of this is going to be the precursor of what happens now. So there's a salty taste in the family's mouth, pause, of how the death of Big Scar was handled. If we could get a date on this, it says December 2022. If you don't know, what years was Pooh Shiesty incarcerated for? It'll tell you he was locked up from 2021 to 2025. Okay? So what does that mean? Pooh Shiesty's in jail. So his cousin that Gucci also signs passes away. Yes, Gucci does put some money for it, but he's asking for the chain back. He's whatever. And they feel Gucci is not the guy, because here's another thing that I think I see a lot of people talking about now. And I want to point out, I'll be out, shout out to him. But he was trying to rationalize, everyone's trying to rationalize this Gucci thing. Like, nah, it's not Gucci who told us to clone. And the reality here is rap is growing up. All the rap is growing up. You know why rap is growing up? Because even me, I had to grow up too in rap. I'll tell you when you've grown up in rap. The moment you've grown up in rap is when you stop believing Santa Claus is real, the Tooth Fairy is real, and you basically stop thinking that the presents on Christmas is really from, Santa. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't believe we know any of these guys. And that's why I'm saying the internet and streaming has done such a great thing. Because every rapper we think we know, they're all getting exposed, and we all realize the more we see about them, whatever they built up an image for 10, 15 years, none of it is actually congruent with who they really are. And the ones that are all gone. They're doing life in jail. They're dead. There's no one. And that's a tough pill to swallow, chat. Trust me. Trust me. It's a tough pill to swallow. Your favorite rapper done sold us the dream. Now, he was the biggest blood out of LA. He done sold us the dream. He was moving the most weight across the Atlantic. They sold us the dream that he was pulling up in the A and he was doing this and doing that. They sold us a dream, and we are all waking up. Now, I don't want to go on this rant and people take it wrong. I'm not saying these guys are frauds. I'm not saying these guys are, I'm not even saying they're liars. I'm just saying that the exact reason why I tell you why gangster rap don't exist no more is too hard to create a mystique or an image without being called fraudulent. Number one, I ain't gonna lie to you. Every street nigga got hate whack 100. As soon as you gain a tough reputation, he comes with some paperwork. You're done. Like there's no way. There's no way. There's so many rappers that I listen to time and time again, and I was like, oh, they're the demon. The information that's out now is just too much that lets you know the truth. Back in the day, before Drake was my favorite hip hop artist was The Game. I thought The Game was the toughest nigga on earth. Why? Shit, I seen some of this shit with Gio, and I'm like, damn. Come to find out now, I guess there's no Santa. That was Jimmy Henchman. It was someone else doing it. He's in jail for life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get to realize there's very few people. So why did I say that? The people who are saying, man, that ain't Gucci. I'm not saying, obviously Gucci is matured and he's probably whatever. But it's you wanting to believe Santa still exists when you go with the cope of, nah, he was cloned, or, you know, well, what did he really say? Gucci's a human being. And that's why I'm telling you, hip hop today, most people, and that's why gangster rap is just not in a good place, because none of these guys' image are pristine. None of them actually are believable anymore. And it just is what it is. Anyway. So, okay, so we get this. I do want to play a little bit. And if y'all tell me if y'all on the time crunch, I know it's Saturday. Some horny niggas in the chat, they say they want to fuck some bitches, so you know they say act hurried up. I got you. Couple chicks, they say they trying to take their trip to the mall. They're going on a shopping spree. Holy. Okay, I got y'all. I'm gonna get to it. I ain't gonna talk too much about it.
Superior power and runtime are just a click away. Ryobi, the #1 cordless outdoor power brand. Over 85 products in the 40-volt system to easily tackle your entire yard. Gas performance, cordless convenience, only at the Home Depot.
You dead wrong. When Pops them called you and asked you, you the one told them folks that you was gonna pay for the funeral. You told them that you was gonna pay for everything. The minute that them folks called your phone to see if you was gonna pay for the funeral, you blocked them. That's not real, cuz. On God, that's not real. You ain't straight.
Now, some of this is going to be slight assumptions, but I think it's straightforward. You know, you'll hear the brother, this is Big Scar's brother, you'll hear him basically say, hey, listen, it's not like we were in money need, but you did promise. Basically say, hey, listen, you made a promise, like you should have just fulfilled it or fulfilled it how you said you were in the time you were. Shouldn't have us begging in this and third. Now, how does this connect to Shiesty? I'm going to say connect to Shiesty because Shiesty is kind of like the made man that is connected to this family, even if that's my cousin, right? So you have to imagine that Shiesty is taking note of what's going on, because the family might potentially lean on him, right? So no matter how, you know, obviously he never said it, you know, so it'll be very accurate, but it's very clear, yo, if your cousin is trying to get some bread from Gucci and Gucci Plain, or your cousin's family, you're probably looking at, especially, and he loved his cousin, he's like, all right, this is kind of a little bit odd, right? Keep in mind, when Pooh Shiesty is openly out bragging and repping 1017. His earlier videos. I want to go back to some of his earlier videos. You're gonna see Pooh Shiesty 762 God. Like he's basically just moving and operating like a 1017 soldier. Okay? You see his whole crew wearing the new 1017. You know, now this is also important. I don't think Shiesty's a stupid person. I know you might be like, come on. No. Remember, he's from Memphis. Gucci doesn't get along with Gotti. Gotti has CMG. He's already competing for signees within the city with Young Dolph, and now another guy that doesn't like him. So Young Dolph doesn't like him, but Gucci don't like him. But Gucci's in Atlanta, and Gucci's now trying to sign. At one point, Gucci signed like 7 artists from Memphis. What is that? Probably to almost surround Gotti in his own city with people who are repping a rival's record label, right? So you got to imagine, he's not, and for the people who say, yo, he should have just treated like a record deal. No one wears Atlantic Records on their shirt like this, okay? No one has a whole hood. So and the reason why I'm telling you this, they got a new 1017 on all them shirts. They're taking it like, this our new family, like a new game. You get what I'm saying? So when Shiesty gets arrested, and he's looking up, and the record label / family of gang the new 1017, when that happens with his cousin, he's probably taking note, right?
You're dead right.
With the cousin saying a little bit, and
you ain't straight. That's no folks. Come on now, you plug. Oh God,
he dead right though.
You post the scarf talking about some long deal him, bro. You ain't doing nothing, cuz. Oh God, and you ain't getting them chains, cuz. You can't get them chains. There's no way you can get them chains.
Okay.
It ain't no way that's happening.
So they deny Gucci's request to get the chains back.
Come on now, fool, you tripping, cuz. Thought we just gonna let that go, cuz. No, it's over. You play, and we don't need your. I ain't nothing with you, cuz. And I hope you ain't talking about you. Come on now, bro. That one right, bro. On God, that one right. You ain't straight, cuz. You got on the internet, bro. When they text you and ask you about Scar funeral, cuz you told them folks that Keisha's birthday come. Now y'all rich, y'all can celebrate her birthday any day.
Okay. And this is where the wife kind of comes in. Apparently, when they text and ask for money, Gucci says, yo, you know my wife's birthday coming up, right? And I always got to remind y'all of all of these situations where people feel like you're benefiting from them, and then they go through some real shit, and you brush it off because of whatever reason. It's the reason why Chief left Chicago, right? Some of the dudes got locked up from O-Block. Yo, Chief got the money. Tell that nigga we need bond money. Come on. Chief says, I don't got it right now. Then he goes online and flexes, having money. They realize he's playing. They now go to his house and rob him. That's hey, listen, you know, as much as everybody is saying whatever, it's so ironic that everybody is giving Pooh Shiesty credit for being a street nigga, but when he finally does the street shit, that's what I'm saying. Us rap fans are hypocritical. Every rap fan is like, yo, why don't you just get a lawyer? We've been giving him credit for doing street shit. He's repping 1017 like they're in the streets. And when something goes awry, he feels like it's time to do street shit. We're calling him the dumbest thing alive. This is what I call the trick bag, chat. This is the inevitable trick bag of every rapper, right?
Yeah.
We give them credit for saying they do the tough shit, but once they get too
Not
rich,
of every rapper, every
why you out
rapper,
there fighting with them folks, King Von? Man, you worth too much money, man. You're not supposed to be out there fighting. You're supposed to send another nigga to fight. You realize his whole life has been about him being the hothead who's pushing a line. So that's why I said rappers technically can't win. You know what I mean? Like they technically can't win, unfortunately. But anyway,
It's your birthday coming up. Now y'all rich, y'all can celebrate her birthday any day. Come on now, cuz. You playing with my brother like he just dead. Like, come on now, cuz. You playing what, bro? My brother just ain't know you can. Nah, bro, my brother means something to us. What you mean? This ain't that. You not getting them change, bro.
okay.
You ain't even text and check on the family, but you text about some change. Can't believe you, cuz. On God, I can't believe you, cuz. It ain't nothing with you. Like, bro, you better not come try to give me change. None of it, cuz. On God, we're gonna have a real problem. What you thought you just finna use my brother to get streams and woo, then we might them change hours, everything that we got hours. You not getting it back, boy.
Okay.
On God, you knew not to sue it with it from. Even if you would have came, you gonna get stopped at the door. Come on now, fool. You pluck. On God, you pluck.
Okay.
You don't get paid for it either way. You could have just said you ain't have the money. That's why I be tripping about these millionaire rappers. How you like what? Come on now, fool. You don't get no type of respect for that, cuz. On God.
Okay.
In Texas, talking about you want the giant. Come get them, nigga. Please come try to grab them. Come try to grab these giants. Man, my brother, fool. On that, bro. You ain't do none of this. Like, none of this is because of you. We did all these, like, you tripping, bro. You tripping. That all you folk think you real posting my brother on your page talking about long this car. I thought Gucci was rich too. Hot food, all this. Yeah, ain't rich not about my money. It's not none of it about your respect, bro. You disrespect the partner by lying like you gonna pay for the funeral and knowing you wasn't.
Okay, all right. So you guys get to this. So basically, the brother points out that there was some lack of communication, but they felt it was overall disrespect. What you mean you want to change that? Yo, we need to bury him. We're trying to do it in style. You know. Unfortunately, we're grieving here. Gucci's telling him, I'm trying to turn it for my girl right now. Like I'm saving some money for her birthday, and they're feeling like, what? Now, again, I don't believe. Did Gucci ever respond? What? Out of the goodness of yeah, Gucci really never responded.
I don't hear fly.
Anybody trying to pocket Gucci money? What the f? Their friend will get paid for regardless. Their friend will get paid for regardless. Their friend will get paid for.
There's another family member.
Somebody laugh at over Gucci. Yeah, she gets the receipts, but they ain't seen no 20K. Baby, they only gave us 10K. What the f? 10K. My brother friend was way more than me. He worked way more than me. And he could have showed up to the funeral also. But anybody trying to pocket his money?
Okay, so clearly we see some issues. They have problems with the amount of money sent, with the request of the chains back. They claim that he didn't show up to the funeral. All right, so we're seeing where this is building.
I've been working a 9 to 5 before because baby, look, I ain't one of them. I ain't got my media, boo. He changed it. He ain't getting any change back. He ain't getting anything. Once again, my brother had 4 chains, 5 rings, and he ain't getting anything.
Okay, yeah, 4 chains, 5 rings, he's not getting that.
Bathroom receipt. Okay,
And that is okay, perfect. So that happens, but that's not the only thing that happened. And we got to give some context to everything here, chat. So that's Pooh Shiesty's cousin. Now, another one of the people he basically considers family, and who's actually caught up in this case, is someone named Big 30. Now, Big 30 is the guy who ends up getting charged with Pooh Shiesty for this particular case. Now, he's not signed to 1017, but he had some sort of run-in of sorts with Gucci 5 years ago as well. Now, back in 2020, apparently Big 30 posted, himself with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane. And he said 375-1017. Blur. Okay? Pooh Shiesty says Big 3 CEO. LaFleur, which is Gucci Mane's handle, he comments and says, Cap, stop posting me, dude. We met once. Chat. All of these are starting to add to why it probably wasn't that hard of a decision to say, let's rob this nigga, man. Enough is enough. Let's rob this nigga, man. Let's rob this nigga, man. So basically, Gucci hold him in the comment section 5 years ago. Okay? This is a very interesting thing. They have a saying, chat. Somebody will forget what you said to them, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. This embarrassment right here, when Gucci's Gucci and Big 30's nobody at that point, I'm pretty sure he felt embarrassed. Felt like shit. Felt like he got little boy. Felt like he got son. Now, cooler heads clearly prevailed. I'm pretty sure Pooh, hit Gucci. I'm like, that's my nigga, man. Like, I mean, so it's not, whatever. And Gucci, I believe, later subsequently kind of like, backpedaling from that. But this is something that did happen. Big 30 actually addressed this on an interview later.
Oh, Adam show with Adam.
Here we go.
A lot of people like try to put out this crazy narrative about 1017 as if it's like, you know, a cursed label or some shit like that. And sometimes when you look at Shiesty, it's like that's the last big success story that came from 1017.
I don't think it's no 1017 curse.
Nah.
Yeah, man, I don't think it's no 1017 curse.
This is Big 30.
Life just be life. Niggas go through shit. Shit just be happening. I mean, if that would happen with any other CEO, which I would have said it was a voodoo curse.
I think Gucci just take chances on
exactly
a bunch of people that.
I don't think Gucci. You think Gucci looking to these niggas like, oh, I think he's a street nigga. Let me sign him. No nigga.
A lot of crazy street shit. It just seemed like he don't give a because if the music's hot enough, he wants to work with him and shit.
They're trying to sign no liability. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, no nigga to these niggas like, oh, it was a voodoo curse.
I think Gucci just take chances on a bunch of people that.
I don't think Gucci. You think Gucci looking to these niggas like, oh, I think he's a street nigga. Let me sign him. No nigga trying to sign no liability. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, no nigga trying to sign no nigga that's gonna go to jail. Shit just be happening, bro.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no cursing no shit like that.
But we've seen Gucci sign a lot of artists who are mixed up in a lot of crazy street shit, and it just seemed like he don't give a because if the music's hot enough, he wants to work with them and shit. And you know, you gotta give him credit for that. He ain't shying away from it.
It's just Gucci a business man, and how that man do his business, we don't know him. We don't have nothing to do with it. He's just a business man. Only he know why he do the things he do.
What type of game and shit you got from being around someone like Gucci or like Gotti early on? Because like when Shiesty signed Gucci, I'm pretty sure you was hanging out with him.
Like, go on, like keep making music. Like, I remember one time we was in the studio with Gucci and we made allegations, and we just kept playing it. Gucci was like, "Come on, man, one hit, go to the next song, man. I gotta make song after song, man. Y'all kind of saying song hard."
Oh, you made allegations. Gucci was the studio.
We got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? We just kept going, and you know, Gotti, he always give us game, like all the time, no matter what. Tell nigga hustle this shit. You know what I'm saying? Gotti want all this to touch millions, hundreds of millions. And I ain't even signed to him. Dude, support me to the fullest. Put me on this app.
You see, he moved to shouting out Gotti and moved off the Gucci thing.
I'm on this page. Recipe Big Jook. Support me to the fullest too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. What are your memories of Big Jook and what he was like around that time?
Man, Jook was just so fun. Jook is a good dude.
All right, listen.
Because he had something to do. Like he was the one that found Glorilla, right?
The little shit behind it. For sure. Yeah, Gucci just wanted to sign you back. Like,
that's why I was
Okay, all right, here we go. Let's get into some drama.
Apologize like a man, you know what
Oh,
I'm
here
saying?
we go.
He found Glorilla because Glorilla wanted to sign a dog. That's why he found Glorilla.
I
I ain't give a fuck about Glorilla till that bitch said she was
How did you
gonna
feel,
fuck
like,
with
once that
dog.
did go viral with Gucci,
She
how did
wanna
you feel?
fuck
I
with
think you had
dog.
posted
She
a
wanna
picture of
fuck
Gucci
with
and
paper
Gucci was
route.
like, nigga, I met you one time or some shit.
Man, we could go back in the
Said that,
files.
and What's our relationship like now?
We go back in the motherfucking files, nigga.
It was out there. It was me and Shot the first time. Me and
They went and found motherfucking Glorilla because she wanted to sign with dog.
I ain't gonna talk about what we said in the message.
You know what this is kind of
Alright.
interesting, y'all?
They wasn't even
This
paying
was
no
making
attention to Glorilla till she.
Shiesty and
I
Big
ain't
30,
gonna
they
say
meet
nothing
Gucci
else.
at the same time. Shiesty signs with Gucci. You
Shit
probably
up.
seen that more
I
times
ain't
than
gonna say nothing else.
30.
I'm gonna smoke this.
Maybe
blunt.
he didn't sign, maybe chose not to sign, or maybe he just realized that since he wasn't going to get signed, he started attract or start kind of shifting towards Gotti. Now, after Gotti showing 30 love, when he posts up a picture that got Gucci in it, you know, Gucci's probably thinking, oh, you fucking with Gotti. I bet, fuck you, nigga. You know what I mean? Gucci disses him because he's been kind of fucking with CMG. So he disses him, but that's where Shiesty come in to be like, yo, bro, that's my man. Like, yo, you can't volley my man like that. Like, I get it, but like, you can't volley my man. So that's kind of what it's coming across like, right? Does that make sense, y'all?
You feel when
That's of course. That's exactly what it is.
I mean,
That's the only reason Gucci wanted to make that shit right because his artist was involved. His artist was like, man, you got me fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about what we said in the message.
Like, why you trying my brother like this, nigga? My brother, fuck, you trying my brother? You trying me for real, nigga?
He flew a nigga out to Miami. He free song, free video with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Apologize like a man. You know what I'm saying? We left that little shit behind that.
Okay, so Gucci apologized.
For sure. Yeah, Gucci just wanted.
I ain't gonna lie, Big 30 talk like he hungry. Listen, fat niggas don't fat niggas. I need to talk like he hungry, man.
Nah, it sound like he just ate. It sound like he cool, he relaxed, like he just ate a big meal, like he ready to go to sleep.
Why didn't you? Why you didn't go with the Gucci route?
I had already signed.
Oh, it was too late. It was too late.
Yeah. What year did you sign to Moneybagg?
19, I think.
Okay. And so you had the conversation about signing with Gotti. How come you went through Moneybagg?
What you mean?
Like, had you had conversations with both of them? Or?
No, it wasn't no shit like God just took us out to eat and just was talking to us about the music business and shit. But he probably was gonna sign us sooner or later or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like, I was around bad every day with my cousin Lucy. You know what I'm saying?
Because Newski and Gotti.
No, Gotti was like, nah,
bad,
man.
That's who put you on the bad, right?
Gotti was like, I ain't signing him. That nigga cool with the nigga that signed to the other nigga.
Yeah, like y'all, Newski and Big Homie.
Yo, Moneybag, you go ahead and sign that nigga.
And Newski ended up.
You go ahead and sign that nigga, and I still get a little percentage.
Okay. All right. So we kind of get a little bit of a, I'm kind of, we're kind of.
Gotti had signed his ass what I signed in his ass.
I think it's easy just to say this
guy's
guy's
had the nigga signed to his artist.
an idiot. And I'm still not saying he's not a lunatic or an idiot, but we kind of got to feel how is this going off the rails? Now, the part that we still don't know is, we probably would never know, or make him on court. What communications, and this is only if Gucci cooperates, what communications with Gucci did Pooh Shiesty have while in jail? Maybe he said, yo, because you send this to my mama, like, yo, she need this right now, like some shit happened to fam. And Gucci might have hit him with the same thing. Yo, me and my girl anniversary coming up, gang. I can't hold you down with that right now. You got to get free to do that for your own mama. We don't know. Maybe it was something where it's like, all right, bet. Gucci kind of like, it could have been anything. But we don't. Get that first day out, and somewhere along the line, from everything reported, even by the feds, and we're going to take the feds, whatever they say right now, with a grain of salt, because it's complaint. There's some additional stuff I'm going to get to in a second. Report in court. They're not doubling down. They're kind of like saying, I got some stuff. It's like, what? The feds are claiming that Pooh Shiesty went out the contract, not one of the better deal. Now, what usually happens is, hey, listen, I'm in an old deal, this and third, whatever. When I come out and I drop a hit, let's re-up right now. Why do you re-up? Artists live on advances, okay? Artists live on advances. So most of the times, artists do not see money from their label unless it's an advance. So what happens is artists, when they get a hit that is going to clearly outperform their past contract, they re-sign. It's like an NBA player constantly renegotiating, right? All right, cool. Give me 2 more albums, and then I'm gonna give you 10 million. I bet. Wire me 3, right? And then you see them start flexing. I good. You know what I mean? So they re-sign, right? Like for example, Lil Baby's re-signed with QC multiple times, right? But the way how music contracts are set up, you have to wait a lot of time before the initial hot period that you're going through, the year or two, before the recoupment is full, where they've recouped the money spent on you, that you can now get back end money. So back end money becomes later money, right? If at all. But it's usually later money drowned in with a bunch of fees, and obviously publishing songs is a little bit different. So artists usually, and 6ix9ine too, when 6ix9ine got out of jail, I think he said this, when 6ix9ine got out of jail, 6ix9ine was in a deal before. He's now going to be the hottest rapper in the world. The deal he came out to in 2020, he signed almost like $50 million, right? To do 2 projects, right? And this is
whether you're a pro or want pro quality, Harbor Freight understands your job depends on reliable tools. That's why we're committed to offering.
Right? So he signs that. Part of you signing that, depending on how you structure it, they're probably wiring $8 million right there, right? Like, bang, send me $8 million. So you come out of jail, like $8 million just hits your account. Fuck, you're great. So that's usually what happens. But Pooh Shiesty came out, and I would think that meeting is a renegotiation meeting. And I think Gucci thought it was a renegotiation meeting, right? I think Gucci walked into that meeting. Now I'm putting my just personal experience and like some shit. I think Gucci walked into that meeting saying, I bet. If Shiesty wants, I don't know what the deal would be for him. If you want like a, I don't know, where's he gonna make it? If you want $10 million, he got to give me 3 albums or 2, whatever, more than what already, because remember he's already in the contract. I'm gonna give him that. If he asks for $1 million or 2 more, I might throw it in there. But he's gonna be a star. We about to be on front. That's how Gucci's thinking about it. Unfortunately, for Shiesty, he's not thinking renegotiation. He's thinking, let me out. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. In the music industry, I do want to let you know, I don't think gang ties is stronger than the music business. The music business is truly blood and blood. There's nobody that's gonna just let you out of contract when you have old projects on the table that's worth millions of dollars. They'd rather keep you in the contract, you never drop, and no money gets made. But only a fool will ever let you out of that contract and go let somebody else benefit. It's like get robbed. That's literally getting robbed. So Gucci, it would be no possible way that Gucci would have released it. Now,
no pun intended.
It was a buyout. If who knows? If they're not getting along, there's probably a buyout number, right? Rollo said he bought himself out of contract with Gucci, right? He said he bought himself out of contract for more than what he got signed for. So I'm pretty sure if Pooh Shiesty came there and said, yo, I got $5 million for you, man. I ain't fucking with the situation. I want to be a free man. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that number would work, but I think that's where a businessman is going to be thinking. However, if Gucci's like, ain't no way on earth I'm letting you out the contract, despite if you have an offer, I can see you going left, right? But I'm kind of like, hypothetically like playing this out. But I will say this. It don't matter, like put it like this. Lil Baby was running around Atlanta calling P a snitch. He's not getting out the contract. Okay, he gonna keep making money for people. Get the fuck the nigga who signed like so. What the hell? They gonna keep working. They're in the plantation. That's how it goes. You don't just like. I mean, I'm gonna lie to you. Yachty was down to just let Caribou go. Every industry, music person.
I'd be like, bro, be careful.
She needs to get somebody to buy her out. That's how. You don't let. That's at least $1 million. You don't let that go for free. I don't care what she said on social media. So it's business. So the idea that Gucci would just sign a piece of paper and say go scot free because you're not getting along with, nah, you ain't hold my family down. On a business level, that doesn't work. Now, is Pooh Shiesty looking at it like that? I have no idea, right? It could either go two ways. He offered a number, Gucci said, fuck no, or maybe Gucci said, I'm not taking no number, you're staying here. Or, and usually at that point, the only leverage the artist has is, all right, I'm not putting out no more music, but you're going to kill your own hype. So either that or Gucci is asked to just let him out of the contract, scot free. And Gucci's like, of course not. Like, no, only an idiot would do that, right? Anyway, so cool. So we get that. And let me see, where do we get to after this? Okay, so we kind of figure out the disagreements. First day out hits, and then January 10th happens. Now, let's get to some going on in the case. And this is going to actually be some really important stuff, chat. Some really, really, really important things. We're going to get to some of the flashbacks that's happening where people are actually, pointing out, some of what Gucci said, but we'll chill off the snitching stuff for right now. We just want facts. This is a former 1070 artist. Her name is Shiesty. I've never heard of her, but apparently she's a former 1070 artist. She said Pooh, Scar, and Fujiana, they've been beefing Gucci since he signed them, and Gucci shows no respect. Let's hear this.
We are. Yeah, I'll be mad too if some motherfucker won't let me out my contract. I'm in a situation right now where I want to hit Pooh Shiesty on a motherfucker. Y'all painting a picture out to make it seem like everybody just, like, it's a curse with Gucci. There ain't no curse with Gucci. Everybody chose their own fate when it came to 1017. And I'm speaking for everybody because I don't have nobody here to speak for themselves. And two of my goddamn label mates gone. Chance gone. Scar gone. I don't even know where the fuck Roboy is. Y'all got so many opinions, but y'all don't even know that
Roboy locked up.
And Pooh Shiesty and Scar was beefing with Gucci the entire time. It was the back and forth of who leave.
If I'm not mistaken, he was locked up. He was locked up last time I checked. Like I don't know. Did he get out? Let's see what's up with Roboy. You know what I'm saying? He from the crib. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He from the crib. We can see a Roboy out right now. Roboy was the hardest one. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Roboy musically, Roboy was the hardest one out in 1017, bitch. And I want anybody to fucking debate me on that. I want any fucking body that disagree to say something about it, bitch. Fuck is you niggas talking about? Musically, nigga, Roboy was shitting. It should have been the face of 1017. I ain't gonna cap to you, especially how black the nigga is. Nigga, black as Gucci. Ain't no way. All right. Anyway, I ain't finna go there. We finna just go right here. Let's see what Roboy at. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Roboy got more goddamn streams from me than any one of these motherfuckers on 1017. Off of about 3-4 songs, bitch. Where Roboy at, man? He got his brush fucked up around this bitch. This is new shit. Yeah, Jit out, Jit cooling, bitch. This is where Roboy out, bitch. Roboy right here. Talking about where Roboy at. Here go Roboy. My boy cooling at the crib, bitch. Fuck y'all mean. Hold on. Finish some little touches on something. We gonna be straight.
Okay, here we are. Yeah, I'll be mad too if a motherfucker won't let me out my contract. I'm in a situation right now where I got.
Look, he even put this on.
I'm right here in the flesh. He said where I'm at. They rock.
Is that where he at?
Working. That's where I'm at. Sis, I ain't nowhere though. I love you though.
Okay, here we are. Yeah, I'll be mad too.
He at the crib. He ain't nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, where I got him, I want to hit a Pooh Shiesty on a motherfucker. Y'all painting a picture out to make it seem like everybody just like it's a curse with Gucci. There ain't no curse with Gucci. Everybody chose their own fate when it came to 1017. And I'm speaking for everybody because I don't have nobody here to speak for themselves. And two of my goddamn label mates is gone. Chant gone. Scar gone. I don't even know where the fuck Bro Boy at. Y'all got so many opinions, but y'all don't even know that Fujiano and Pooh Shiesty and Scar was beefing with Gucci the entire time. It was the back and forth of who leaving the label.
No bullshit, and I ain't gonna count to you. Like I said, bitch, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I feel like Roboy was the hardest artist in the new 1017 musically, bitch. And they ain't give that boy this motherfucking just, they ain't give it his just due and his opportunity as he should. Like, no bullshit. I ain't gonna count to you. I ain't gonna count. I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm gonna tell you why. I can tell you right now why Roboy ain't get the love from Gucci that he should have, the embrace from Gucci that he should have got. Because on Roboy songs, on a couple Roboy songs, Roboy got a song, one of my favorite songs. My boy got that Jeezy. My boy took Jeezy. You know how Rod Wave be doing flipping the Jeezy shit. How Rod Wave be flipping the G, be taking niggas lyrics, not the Jesus shit, but you know how Rod Wave be taking niggas shit. Like how he took Boosie shit, thank God and shit. But Roboy took that shit and flipped Jeezy shit, right? What the fuck that song was? Rockstar Lifestyle might not make it. Nah, who that was? He I think he combined Gucci shit. No, that was Jeezy. I can't think about that shit right now, but anyway, Roboy was the hardest motherfucking artist at 1017, but I ain't gonna count to you. Roll motherfucking boy. Shit was the hardest in the new 1017, boy. But I know that boy got a song. It was one of his hardest songs too. It was that Jeezy shit.
Oh, and who
Yeah, sample Jeezy, like took Jeezy shit, jammed the hell out that bitch.
There's a lot of that shit going on. Why? It ain't even about reading your contract. It's not about none of that shit. It's not about none of that shit. At the end of the day, everybody wanted respect. That's why Shannon left. She didn't like what was going on.
My boy at the crib, man.
I'm finna get myself together, fam. Hey, these bitch ass niggas gonna feel what they made me feel. I'm talking about even them bitch ass niggas. Man, I own this shit, man.
Look, here's my thoughts on the situation, right? It's just so funny to me, like, because this whole time, like, motherfuckers just been running with the narrative, like, a nigga just got dropped, or a nigga wasn't good enough, or I wasn't working hard enough, or anyone even that, bro. It was just,
shit, bro.
motherfucker I was signed to went handling the business how they was supposed to. Now I take for a situation like this to happen, for a motherfucker to be like, oh, okay, maybe it's some merit to what bro was. Man, stay all ass over there, bro. You feel me? And to walk, that what your ass get, doing all that dick riding, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, you feel me? Bro was hot, you feel me? You gotta run with your hot hand, but nigga was showing favoritism, doing little dick riding shit. A lot of little whole shit nigga was doing, and he ride your bitch ass. Free Shiesty, man.
Free Shiesty, man. G shit.
Let me tell y'all some shit that happened before, right? So we at the studio, we in the A. We at QC Studios. So it's Baby, Bankroll, Freddie, QCP, Quay, cut that shit up, cool. We all in the studio with Walk, right? So I just made some hard ass shit. And I make a hard ass song. So we in the space.
Like I said, he was the hardest in the new 1017
the whole time. Walk wouldn't let him. I'm still trying to figure out, like, why he won't let like this gonna boost my career. So Baby is vibing to the song, like Baby, like, damn, like who the fuck this is? Man, don't you know this nigga Walk get up from the back of the studio? run to the front, turn my music off, and put on Shiesty. Like turn on the Shiesty song.
Man, that's some green
I'm like,
ass shit.
oh, like what?
Dog, I know that made him hot. I know that made you hot, boy. Boy, what? That nigga got his ass up and turned it off because the big dog heard that shit was ready to, like, man, who this is? I'm gonna drop no rats on who this is. I might want to sign him too. Nigga said, no, turn that bitch off. Hurried up and turned that bitch off on his ass. That's crazy. Nah, he hurried up and turned that bitch off. Now he hurried up and turned that bitch off.
So I made some hard ass shit. We in Spain.
Man, hold on, man.
Look, here's my thoughts on the situation, right? It's just so funny to me, like, cause this whole time, like, motherfucker just been running with the narrative, like a nigga just got dropped, or a nigga wasn't good enough, or I wasn't working hard enough, or anyone even that, bruh. It was just motherfucker I was signed to went handling the business how they were supposed to. Now I take for a situation like this to happen for a motherfucker to be like, oh, okay, maybe it's some merit to what bro was. Nah, man, stay all ass over there, bro. You feel me? And to walk, that what your ass get, nigga. Doing all that dick riding, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, you feel me? Bro was hot, you feel me? You gotta run with your hot hand, but nigga was showing favoritism, doing little dick riding shit. A lot of little shit nigga was doing, and you ride your bitch ass. Free shite, man.
Free Shiesty, man. That shit crazy, bro.
So we at the studio, we in the A. We at QC Studios. So it's Baby, Bankroll, Freddie, QCP, Quay, cut that shit up. Quay, we all in the studio with Walk, right? So I just made some hard ass shit. I made hard ass song. So we in this Bankroll Freddie been trying to get on the song the whole time. Walk wouldn't let him. I'm still trying to figure out, like, damn, why he ain't gonna let it? Like, this gonna boost my career. So Baby vibing to the song, like, Baby, like, damn, like, who the fuck this is? Man, don't you know this nigga Walk, get up from the back of the studio, run to the front, turn my music off, and put on Shiesty, bro. Like, turn on the Shiesty song.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm like, whoa.
That's crazy. So Baby was vibing to your shit. That's crazy. Like I said, bro, Road Boy was the hardest artist out of the new 1017 musically, bro. I don't give a damn what nobody say, bro. Musically, go through the files, bro. I'll listen to all the artists. All the art. I ain't, and what makes it so bad, I'm probably fucking up because I ain't listen to the females. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really listen to the females' music like that. But I don't even give a fuck like that much, bro. I just know bro ass jamming harder than the motherfucker, boy. Jit been jamming. Know what I'm saying? Like Jit been jamming, bro. So all that shit, I know he would blow, boy. That boy, I know that shit made him hot. I know Jit was 38 about that shit, but I know Jit was like, man, fuck. Like, man, I'm stuck. He like, damn, I know he was like, fuck, I just gotta wait till I'm out this bitch. That's wild, bro. That shit crazy. I can't even get that shit out of it. That shit lagging like that, bro. That shit crazy, man. I don't know why this shit fucked up. Like,
Oh, like what the fuck? Like, cause like this could have been like a life changing feature. He did that shit, and now that same nigga robbed this bitch ass. Ah.
And I'm speaking for everybody because I don't have nobody.
Stay by the phone tonight, I'm on the way to you. Been a minute and I'm on this scene, he got me craving you. Normally we fuss and fight, but that be over when we pouring up. Intoxicated lovers can't control the lust. Drunk off this Hennessy, building our chemistry. Know it's the liquor, but I'm loving the energy. Saying that you love me and it's hard to get rid of me. Fucking till we sober, then we back being.
like I said, bitch, Roll Boy was the hardest artist musically in the new 1017. Bitch, I don't know what you got to say. I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck how you feel about shit, bitch. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Bitch, your ears tell you the truth. Bitch, y'all, what? Hold on, man. Don't go. Hold on, man. Hold on, Roll Boy. Hold on, Roll.
Stay by the phone tonight, I'm on the way to you. Been a minute and I'm on this scene, he got me craving you. Normally we fuss and fight, but that be over when we pouring up. Intoxicated lovers can't control the lust. Drunk off this Hennessy, building our chemistry. Know it's the liquor, but I'm loving it. Saying that you love me and it's hard to get rid of me until we so enemy and it's suicide. But if loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. So baby, tell me beautiful lies. Cause in the morning I be gone, so let's cherish this tonight. My heart has been at war with my mind. Say I'm leaving you alone, but I always love you right. So we gon' put our feelings aside. No matter if we love or hate it, we gon' let the Henny decide. My head keep on spinning. Too much in, feeling dead in the land of the living. Nigga got us playing with our feelings. We understand, but ain't can. That's the plan. We ain't tripping.
I'm right here in the flesh. Hey, he said where I'm at, J-Rod.
Yeah, we working on.
You work. I'm right in the flesh.
Okay, here we are. Yeah.
I'm finna get myself together, fam. Hey, these bitch ass niggas.
Look, here's my thoughts on the situation, right? It's just so funny to me, like, cause this whole time, like, motherfucker just been running with the narrative, like a nigga just got dropped, or a nigga wasn't good enough, or I wasn't working hard enough, or anyone even that, bruh. It was just motherfucker I was signed to went handling the business how they were supposed to. Now I take for a situation like this to happen for a motherfucker to be like, oh, okay, maybe it's some merit to what bro was. Nah, man, stay y'all ass over there, bro. You feel me? And to walk, that what your ass get, nigga. Doing all that dick riding, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, you feel me? Bro was hot, you feel me? You gotta run with your hot hand, but nigga was showing favoritism, doing little dick riding shit. A lot of little whole shit nigga was doing, and you ride your bitch ass. Free shite, man. Let me tell y'all some shit that happened before, right? So we at the studio, we in the A. We at QC Studios.
Niggas don't never want their artists to get bigger than them. That's
bankroll.
fucked up. That's fucked up, man. Niggas don't never want their artists to be bigger than them. And that nigga know this nigga definitely had the potential to be bigger than him. Ain't no, man. Nigga know that shit. And then he a Florida nigga too, bro. I don't even know. It could be some underhand shit, man. I think I just heard my daughter get up. Hold on. It could be some underhand shit going on. There she go. 7 o'clock on the dot. There she go. You up? Get that out your mouth. You okay? Hungry? Ready to eat? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna shut this down right now. I'll see y'all in a minute. Daddy duties. You wanna say bye-bye? Oh, you want to stay? So what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up? Y'all like her hair? She got the lavender beads with the white, the purple with the lavender beads. You see yourself? Don't you look so pretty? Don't you look so pretty? You got your daddy forehead, huh? Is that my head? Is that my forehead? Or is that your mama's forehead? Got your daddy forehead. All right, I'm finna go get your food. All right, y'all. Like I said, though, I ain't gonna do that. Hey, man. Real will do what they want to do. Till next time, keep it lit. We in the lit house. Keep the light within you shining bright and never forget. Create a positive impact today and later. Next time on Real Nigga Reactions, I'll be back in about an hour or so. Hour or two. All right, y'all. Next time. You ready? Let's go. And I gotta fix this lag on her.
I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. I'm sticking to my vision, on the road to the riches. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heaven.